Okay, my name is Sam Olukoya. I'm from Nigeria, Lagos, Nigeria. I'm a journalist. I report for a couple of international news organizations like BBC, Radio Netherlands, Radio Deutsche Welle in Germany, Radio France International. In the United States, there's Free Speech Radio News in California. Those are some of the stations I report for. And I also do a bit of print interpress service, which is based in Italy. I do a bit global post in the US also. Yeah, my pitch is on VVF, Vesicovaginal Fistula, which is a situation where women sustain damage during childbirth. And I'll be doing this in northern Nigeria, looking at not just the women, but in particular children, young girls who had this problem because in the first place they were forced into marriage, and they were very underage, and it was this underage that caused this problem, that when they were giving birth, they had the problem because they were not matured enough to give birth. So when they have this, they leak urine. Sometimes they leak feces also. And the agony is that when it happens, the same parents who forced them into marriage abandon them. The same husbands they were forced to marry also abandon them. So the girls are made to suffer for no fault of theirs. Society abandons them, and I just felt a story like this has to be told. What people go through as a result of something that is wrong in the first place. Underage marriage is not right, and here we have people being forced into it, and when they get into it, when they run into problem, the same people, the parents, the husbands, who are the key players responsible for this problem, abandon them. So that's what I'll be looking at. Well, it's important to me to tell the story because some of these victims have no voice to speak out. When you consider that in a setting where people are forced into marriage, that setting tells you that such people are not very learned, such people don't know their rights, and it's important to be their voice. It's important through me, then people can hear their story, and also the government itself can be put on pressure on. I'm hoping that there will be a bit of pressure on government, on various governments, especially in northern Nigeria, where this thing is very prevalent, to set up a process of protecting these young girls. I mean, a girl becomes damaged, a girl that is rejected by her family, rejected by her husband. I mean, what do we expect society to do? Society is also going to reject such people. So if we have people who ordinarily should be in school, who should be leaders of tomorrow, if we have them being the dregs of society, being those that society has been rejected, then it's something that is important for a government to step in. Even in countries like Somalia, where you don't have governments, there's still a degree of law and order. It's not even in the jungle, actually. There's still a degree of law and order. So, and a thing like this happening, that it happens at all, it means governments, which has the ultimate responsibility to protect its citizens, irrespective of the culture. Once culture is such that is causing harm to a segment of the society, then the government has an obligation to protect those vulnerable segments of the society. And that's why this story has to be told.